Are Tampa home prices finally dropping, or is this just a temporary slowdown? Now that September's numbers are in, we're bringing you your October Tampa housing market update, breaking down exactly what happened last month and what it means as we move deeper into the fall. Hi everyone, I'm Shanika. This is my husband Saul. We're the Hernandez team, and this is Viva Tampa, your inside look at what it's really like living in Tampa Bay.
Now, Tampa's where you see yourself. Reach out to us, right? Call, text, or email us. We help families every week, and we'd love to help you as well. Y para todos latinos, también se habla español.
In today's video, we're bringing you the full October 2025 Tampa housing market update. We'll break down the latest numbers from September, highlight key trends making headlines, and share what it all means if you're buying or selling in Tampa Bay right now. Since September's housing market data is finalized, let's walk through the 4 big indicators that really tell us what's happening right now: inventory, median price, days on market, and closed sales.
Here's a quick breakdown. Inventory is how many homes are for sale. More inventory usually means buyers have more options and sellers face more competition. Now, median price shows the middle point of sales. It's our best snapshot of affordability and pricing trends. Now, days on the market, better known to realtors as DOM, tells us how fast homes are selling. Now, shorter DOMs means demand is strong, while longer DOM means buyers have more breathing room. And finally, closed sales are the number of homes that actually made it across the finish line.
So the absorption rate is another indicator worth noting. It measures how quickly homes sell compared to available inventory. Right now, Tampa Bay is sitting at just over 4 months of supply, up almost 20% year over year. That's the strongest signal yet that buyers are gaining leverage compared to the frenzied market of just a couple of years ago.
Now, together, these indicators give us the clearest picture of where Tampa's housing market stands as we move into October, right? So now let's break each one down for you.
In September 2025, Tampa had 2,120 active listings. That's a small dip compared to June, when there were 2,259 listings. But compared to last September's 1,882 homes, it's nearly a 13% increase year over year.
Yeah. Now that increase is important, right? A year ago, buyers had fewer choices, which often meant settling or competing aggressively with other buyers. Now, today you can shop around. For sellers, though, this changes the playbook. More inventory means more competition. You can't rely on the listed and they'll come mentality anymore. Your home has to be priced correctly, presented well, and marketed strategically to stand out. Now, here's the interesting part, though. New listings are actually shrinking. Nationally, August hit a record low for new listings, down 7.3% month over month. Now in Tampa Bay, new listings dropped 7.7% year over year. So while the total pool of active homes is larger than last year, fewer fresh listings are hitting the market. That means that the homes you see sitting online are often the same ones buyers have been browsing for weeks.
The median home price in Tampa for September was $450,000. That's down from $473,850 in June, about a 5% drop in just 3 months. Compared to September of last year, when the median was also $450,000, prices are flat year over year.
Now, depending on which data set you look at, the story shifts. Redfin pegged Tampa's August median at $405,000, down nearly 10% year over year. Now, Florida realtors looking at the broader metro reported $400,000 down just 2.4%. So some sources show a sharper correction while others show a milder adjustment, if you will.
But across the board, sellers are reacting. In Tampa Bay, there have been nearly twice as many price reductions as new listings in recent weeks. That's a huge change from just a year ago, when bidding wars often push prices above the listing price. Now, sellers are being forced to meet buyers where they are.
And that's not necessarily bad news. For buyers, it means opportunity, right? For sellers, it means that the days of overshooting the market are gone. But if you price your home correctly from the start, you can still capture serious interest.
Homes are also taking longer to sell. In September, Tampa's median DOM was 30 days, up from 20 in June and 25 last September.
Other sources back this up too. Redfin reported Tampa homes averaging 46 days on the market in August. That's up 11 days compared to last year. Florida Realtors data showed the metro's time to contract jumped 43% year over year, with the median time to sell rising to 81 days.
That tells us the fast pace is gone. Buyers are no longer pressured to make an offer the same day they tour. They can shop around, come back for a second showing, and even negotiate without fear of losing the home overnight.
For sellers, though, this is a warning. Price your home too high and you'll sit, simply. Every extra day on the market chips away at urgency and can lead to price cuts down the road. In today's market, strategy sells, not speed. It's very important to remember that.
For closed sales, Tampa recorded 471 closings in September 2025. That's down from 642 in June, a 26.6% drop in just 3 months. But compared to September of last year, with 405 closings, we're actually up 16.3% year over year.
So this shows us that the demand hasn't disappeared. It's slowed down a bit since the summer peak. Buyers are more selective, and affordability challenges like mortgage rates and insurance costs are weighing heavily on people. But the fact that closings remain higher than last year proves that Tampa is still drawing buyers.
It's also important to remember closed sales are lagging indicators. September's closing reflects contracts written in July and August. That's why Inman called this not a shift, a transition. Buyers are gaining ground, but it's not a full buyer's market yet.
And Tampa's even identified as one of the metros where momentum is strongest for buyers. Now that's thanks to the higher months of supply. That means leverage is shifting, but savvy sellers can still win if they adapt quickly.
Another important metric is the sell-to-list price ratio. In August, Tampa homes sold for an average of 96.4% of their asking price. That means buyers are negotiating and typically getting 3 to 4% off list price.
Now, on a $450,000 home, that's around $15,000 to $18,000 in savings. A year ago, sellers were often getting 100% of asking price or more. The fact that this ratio has dipped shows leverage is shifting.
Across the broader Tampa metro, the ratio was even lower at 95.2%, which is down 1.2% year over year. And that's just not one neighborhood, that's across the board.
So buyers, this is your chance to negotiate again. And sellers, this reinforces why pricing correctly up front is critical. Otherwise, you'll end up making cuts later.
Beyond the numbers, let's look at what the headlines are saying, because these stories connect the dots between the data and what's actually happening on the ground.
Now, the first big one is what outlets like Zillow and Inman are calling a seller's retreat. New listings are down to record lows nationally. And here in Tampa Bay, new listings fell 7.7% year over year. Sellers are clearly pulling back, waiting for conditions to improve. It's not a secret.
Second, price reductions are surging. In Tampa Bay, there have been nearly twice as many price cuts as new listings recently. Nationally, about 26% of homes had a price cut in August, but locally, the momentum is even stronger. That shows just how much sellers are having to adjust to a more cautious buyer pool.
And third, something buyers will love. Now, mid-October may be the best week of the year to buy a home. Now, Realtor.com highlighted it as a sweet spot, if you will, where seasonal price adjustments, motivated sellers, and slightly lower mortgage rates all come together. Now, if you've been on the fence, this could be your opportunity. This could be your moment.
So whether it's fewer new listings, more price cuts, or perfect timing this fall, the trend is clear. Buyers finally have leverage, but sellers who adapt can still walk away with strong results. Mortgage rates tie all of this together. As of September 30th, Florida's 30-year fixed rate averaged 6.4%, while the 15-year fixed was 5.68%.
Now, forecasts from Fannie Mae and Mortgage Bankers Associates suggest rates will hover between 5.9 and 6.5% through 2026. Now, let's translate that a little bit. If you're holding out for 4% rates, you may be waiting a very long time.
That's why so many buyers are stepping in right now. They know they can refinance later if rates dip, but they can't always count on prices or inventory staying favorable. So here in October, Tampa's housing market is clearly in transition. Inventory is higher than last year, prices dipped from summer highs, homes are taking longer to sell, the sell-to-list ratio shows buyers are negotiating again, and closings are steady but slower than summer's peak. Sellers are pulling back, buyers are cautious, and price cuts are everywhere.
But this isn't a crash, let's make that clear. It's a recalibration, if you will. If you're a buyer, you finally have leverage. if you're a seller, you need the right strategy to win. Either way, this is the time to act now. You shouldn't wait for headlines to tell you what's already happened. Get ahead of the market now.
If you're considering buying or selling here in Tampa Bay, call, text, or email us today. We'd love to hop on a call or Zoom, understand your goals, and build a strategy that works for you. Our contact info is below, and we're ready to guide you every step of the way.
And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon so you never miss an update on Tampa's housing market.
And if you're on social media, please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Take care and stay blessed.
Hey everyone, I'm Shanika, and this is my husband Saul. We're the Hernandez team, and this is Viva Tampa, not Diva. In today's video, we're bringing you the full October 2025 Tampa Mountain. Oh my gosh. In today's video, okay.
Hold on. You put me to sleep, man.
Wow.
Here you go.
And there's one more indicator worth noting, the absorption. Absorption. And there's one more indicator worth noting, the
absorption rate.
I can't talk.
The indicator is the absorption rate.
Absorption.
It's the abortion rate.
Abortion rate. It measures how quickly homes.
No, you can't read for shit today. What happened?
No, I can't talk. I can read. I can't talk.
For nothing today,
oh
man.
My gosh, I have an emergency, man. That's a small dip compared to June when there were two. That was a small dip when.
We gotta hurry up. Are you kidding me? We gotta hurry up.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Man.
Today's not my day. But compared to last September's 1800 and it's hard to control this and then like talk. Okay.